Now normally I'm not a person that just goes around and complains. I know I talked about the pasta boat, and upon further reflection I will say that probably it would work with wheat spaghetti rather than the rice. The rice is a little more water-based, and so therefore I probably didn't make the right adjustments. So I am going to say that. So for those using a rice pasta, this would not be as good of a tool as for wheat, and you saw the demonstration yourself. Now, I will say that I had somebody email me back on my pasta boat, and I didn't mind them disagreeing with me. That's fine. I have no problem with people disagreeing with me. What I do have a problem with is when they're calling me names and they're degrading me. That I do have a problem with. You don't have to degrade me or call me foul and filthy names just because you don't agree with my video. Had he not done that, had he just respectfully disagreed, I would have left his comment up. But he was degrading me rather than just disagreeing with me. And so I removed his comment. So if you want to give me a legitimate negative feedback, that's fine. I'll leave it there, and I have done that before. But if you're going to just totally just be mean to me, I'm going to delete your comment. So that's simple. And I will also block your channel for doing it too. You don't come to my channel and insult me and then flat out degrade me and not expect to get blocked. It's not going to happen. But anyway, I wanted to complain a little bit about the Remington shaver. Now this is the Remington shaver I'm talking about. This thing is a funky little shaver. Now here's the complaint. This shaver I had in a box for 8 months, okay? And I did this because I had another shaver and it was starting to go out, but it hadn't gone out just yet. So I had this as a backup just in case that one particular day this shaver would go out and that'd be it. Well, that day didn't come for 8 solid months. The thing worked better than I thought it was going to. I would say kudos to Norelco because they build shavers. That thing lasted me almost 2 years. That's a pretty good long time for an electric shaver. When you have an electric shaver that lasts you nearly 2 years, and it was still, technically, the electric part was still working. It's just the blades had gotten to the point of no return, and by the time I would have spent all that money to get new razor blades for it, I said, you know what, I'll just get another shaver. No big deal. Anyway, besides, eventually electricity would have gone out on it too, and that would have been the end of that. So after 8 months I pulled this out and I shaved for the first time with this. Okay, so here is my complaint. These little razor blades, see this? This is supposed to go in here and it's supposed to go in here. These do not stay on. Okay, these fell off the very second that I started shaving with this. And I tried to put them back on and they stayed on for a little bit and then they popped back off. It was an on and off thing. You put them on, you popped them off, so on and so forth. And after one shave, I said, that's it. I did finally finish my shave, but by gollies, I cut my lip. You can see right here, I cut my lip doing that. Shavers should not break like this after the first shave. It's ridiculous. I'm hoping that Remington will finally refund my money. I know I didn't keep the receipt, but I didn't. When I buy an electric razor, I usually think it's going to work right out of the box. I was wrong. I'll never make that assumption again. But they should refund my money for this. It's one thing when you shave for about 20, 30 times and the razor does break. Maybe there was just a simple technical malfunction, so on. But to break on the very first shave, that's wrong. It's just that wrong. But anyway, that's the story of the Remington razor. I will also say I was none too pleased with the way the razor plugs in. It is very difficult. It's not impossible, but it is difficult, and it's very hard to get it plugged in. And I was not happy about that either. So, grade F to this razor. Hopefully the Remington company will refund my money. If they don't, I'll never buy from them again. Anyway, I'm going to talk about complaints part 2 in just a moment, so stay tuned.